What is Rosh Hashanah? Is it a holiday of joy and celebration, or of fear and awe? On the one hand, as a holiday that marks the beginning of the Jewish New Year, it's a time of anticipation and new beginnings. The synagogues are packed and the melodies lift our spirits. At home, we celebrate with festive meals, including apples dipped in honey and other delights, which come to symbolize our hopes and prayers for a good year. Thus, for many of us, Rosh Hashanah feels like a holiday of celebration and joy. On the other hand, Rosh Hashanah is known as one of the Yamim Noraim, the days of awe, because as the Mishnah tells us, at 4 times of the year the world is judged. On Rosh Hashanah, all creatures pass before him like sheep. Furthermore, in the prayers, we emphasize God's power and kingship, and that as king, he is judging us for our actions during the year. And our lives hang in the balance. Thus, it sounds like a day of fear and trepidation. So which is it? Is Rosh Hashanah a holiday of joy and celebration, or fear and trepidation? I believe the answer lies in a paradox in the nature of God himself. The Midrash compares God at creation to a king with fragile glasses. If he pours in hot water, they'll break. If he pours in cold water, they'll shatter. So what does he do? He mixes both hot and cold. Similarly, God said to himself, if I create the world with my attribute of compassion, midat rachamim alone, there will be no accountability. But with pure judgment, midat hadin, how will people survive? Thus he decided to create it with both his attribute of judgment and his attribute of compassion in the hope that the world will be able to stand. In other words, God isn't one-dimensional. He's a multifaceted being, and it is his ability to balance these two attributes within himself that allows the world to endure. We actually see this balance reflected in our prayers. We call God Avinu Malkeinu, our Father, a King. A father is kind and forgiving, while a king is distant, demanding, and unforgiving. Yet in God, these roles coexist. And like children who play their parents off of one another, we play these two dimensions of God off of one another to suit our need for a favorable judgment and forgiveness. Thus it appears that Rosh Hashanah is both a day of fear and awe, as well as a day of joy and celebration. Over the past year, we have endured so much hardship that it feels like God has been relating to us much more like a strict king than like a loving father. So as we step into the new year, let's pray that God will relate to us through his attribute of compassion, blessing us with life, health, victory over our enemies, the return of our hostages, peace among ourselves, and between ourselves and all the good people of the world. Shana Tova.